Good afternoon, everyone. Teacher Charm's demonstration will begin soon. Before we proceed, please take note of the following reminders. To all the participants, evaluators, and observers, kindly change your display name to your role underscore your name. No, so also for the participants, to our students, it is encouraged to act as grade 8 students. Thank you.
Yeah, blessed day, everyone. I am Teacher Charmilyn C, and you may call me Teacher Charm. I'm your teacher for Grade 8 Automotive, and I will call you by calling you Grade 8 Auto Experts. So before we begin our session today, I would like to ask everyone to bow their heads and feel the presence of the Lord for our opening prayer.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and for the wisdom you continue to bless us with as we learn about signs and symbols in automotive services. Help us understand their importance not just on the road but in life. May we always follow the right path, be mindful of warnings, and make responsible decisions. Lord, in these challenging times, protect our families, guide our leaders, and grant us strength to overcome obstacles. Keep us safe in every journey we take, both in learning and in life. All this we ask in the mighty, precious, and holy name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
So let's proceed on our attendance checking today. May I ask our class secretary if everyone is present in our session today? May I call on Mark James if everyone in class is present?
Present po.
I'm asking if everyone in the class is present in our session today. If anyone is absent, like that. Thank you. So I think no one is absent for today. So we'll proceed on our next slide, please. So I would like to remind everyone for our classroom rules for today that to keep this in mind until at the end of our session. Do you got it, class? May I see some heart reacts if you get it? And I see Jonelle responding and Mark as well. Thank you. So next slide, please. For our first classroom rules, can someone please read what's on the screen? Come on, can someone please read? Yes, Pearl.
Stop. Stop when someone is speaking.
Thank you. Next. Okay, for our next classroom rules, can someone please read? Can someone please read the next slide? May I call on Arvin?
Look and focus on the teacher while discussing.
Thank you. And our last classroom rule, may I call... How about Jed Robert Ovilia?
Listen carefully and follow instructions.
Thank you. Is that clear? Our classroom is our classroom rule is clear for everybody. May I see some heart reacts? Yeah, I see most of you understood our classroom rules. I hope you keep this in mind until at the end of our session today, okay? So for our review, I would like to get a recap from our previous discussion, which we have tackled about the electronic services, which focuses on the maintenance and repair of the electronic devices. But today, we will not be talking about that and expanding our knowledge about that, but we will proceed on our new topic for our session today. Next slide, please. So to remind everyone or the class in our goal for today's session, can someone please read the classroom objectives or our lesson objectives for today? Yes, Arvin.
At the end of the lesson, the students should be able to, letter A, identify different signs and symbols commonly used in automotive services. Letter B, shows discipline by following and interpreting signs and symbols inside the vehicle. Letter C, respond appropriately to vehicle warning signs and symbols through a simulated driving activity.
Thank you for reading it, Arvin. I hope we could achieve this goal at the end of our lesson today. So next slide. So to start our session today, we will have an activity called Flash It and Match It. So for our instruction, can someone please read our instruction for today? How about Jonelle? Can you read the instructions for our first activity?
Teacher, nawala po yung presentation po.
I'm sorry about that and thank you.
Instruction. Each group will be shown with different flashcard, automotive symbols, and list of possible meanings. You must quickly match each symbols to its correct meaning within a 3 minutes time limit.
So we will divide our class today into two groups. So we will have a breakout room that we will set up today. For a while,
Teacher, na-mute po kayo.
wait, I'm gonna fix the breakout room for a while. Thank you. I will send the link na lang and then your groups will answer the activities kasi yung breakout room natin is not functioning as of the moment. I'm sorry. I will send the link on our chat box. Do you see the link now in our chat box? I'm sorry for the technical errors. You may now proceed doing our first activity. I'm sorry for the delay. So we will have a 3-minute timer. Timer starts now. 5 seconds left. Is every group is done? Are you done doing the activity? Hello. Are you done with the activity? Can someone please answer? Okay, if you're not yet done, I will still give you another 1 minute to do it. I'll get back at you at 5:22. Okay, time's up. Are you done already? No. Are you done?
Not yet, teacher. Sorry po.
How about the other group? Are you done?
Yes po, teacher.
I see you're done. Can you please be the one to present? One representative per group only. Who can present their work right now? Can someone present it? Okay, I'll be the one to present it for you na lang, and then I will ask you if how did you come up with this answer? How did you match the definition with the picture given? One representative per group only can answer. You may now begin. Is group 1 ready? May I know who is the representative who can share how did they come up with this answer? How did they match the picture with the given definitions? Can someone please lead the group? How about you, Jed? Can you be the one to do it? I think you're group 2, right? You may now share how did you come up with matching the definition with, okay, Pearl, go ahead.
Okay po. So, ayun, for group 2, we have here on the left the picture of an airbag and then its definition, inflatable cushions built into a vehicle. And then the second picture below. So on the left, it is the turn signals. Usually, it is seen on the left side of the steering wheel, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm not sure if the third one, emergency button, is correct because of the word emergency and because it has like red color. I think it matches the definition. Then for the ABS warning light, I think it gives you warning. So I think it's related to the definition. If there's something wrong with the overall system, I think that one is that ABS warning light functions. And then I'm familiar with open doors indicator because usually po, if our car is still unlocked, usually ganito po yung lumalabas sa ano niya sa mismong ano ng device. And then for the last one, brake system. So usually po kapag yung ano po, kapag naka-on po yung ganito, either meron pong mali sa ano po, yung park, or I know it's not wrong pala, yung parking brake is ayun, engaged.
Thank you for sharing, Pearl. I see that some of the given pictures and definition is familiar with you. Especially that you mentioned the open doors indicator. I see that you have a car, that it makes you knowledgeable about these symbols. So thank you for sharing about how did you match the symbols and the pictures or the definitions in it. And I see that you found the hint on the given definitions for you to easily match the pictures with its corresponding definition. Thank you. How about the group 1? Are you done already? Arvin, are you done with your work? And Mark James? You may now proceed. You can tell us now on how did you come up with your answers and how did you match the definitions with its corresponding images. Who can share? Arvin and Mark James. Can you hear me? Who can be the one to present the work of group 1? Arvin?
Teacher, I was presenting our work. Is still 5 minutes late.
What? I'm sorry, it sounds choppy in my end. I did not hear it clearly. Can you repeat it, Arvin? Okay, we will go back to your work na lang later. So, we'll now proceed on our next activity for today. I see that Arvin is lagging. Maybe his connection is not that strong. So for our next activity, we will have a title called wait a moment for our presentation. This our next activity is called Rule Breakers Spot and Solve the Mistake. So can anyone please read our instruction for this activity? Yes, Jonel.
Instruction, you will be shown image of people ignoring vehicle signs. Your task is to identify the mistake, suggest the correct action, and explain why following the sign is important.
Okay, thank you. Wait for a while. I'll present our next activity. Full screen. Full screen, please. Next slide. Next slide. So what do you see in these images? What do you see in this image? I'm sorry. Yes, Per.
A man po trying to cross despite the traffic light signal red is red.
That's right. That's you see the man that is crossing the road while the stoplight is on a red color. Next. How about this one? What do you see on the image? How about Jed? What do you see on the screen? What do you see on our picture? Jed, do you hear me? What can you see on our picture? Okay, Mark James. Go ahead.
Ano po, teacher, parang nag-overtake po siya even though na kulay red na yung signal po ng stoplight.
Okay, that's how you understood the picture. But the picture tells that it's about speeding too much, exceeding on the speed limit, beating the red light. That's right. Arvin answered in the chat box. It's beating the red light. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, my microphone is turned off. What do you see on the screen? What do you see on the image? Yes, Janelle?
Ano po teacher, pagpaparada po sa paradahan ng kahit may sign na po ng no parking po.
Yes, that's right. About the next picture, who can answer what's on the picture? Jed, are you there? Can you answer what's on the picture?
Dumaan po siya sa maling daan because kasi yung mga truck lang yung dumadaan doon pero dumaan pa rin siya. Kaya,
yes, that's right. Thank you for answering. How about this one? What do you see on the picture? Yes, Arvin, is your connection okay now? Can you answer what's on the image shown? I see your comment in the chat box. Nag-stop sa pedestrian lane. That's right. So you can see everything that we have shown you earlier. What do you think? What are the signs that you've seen in the images? Can someone please answer? Yes, Jed. Yes, Jed, are you raising your hand? What are the signs that you are seeing on our screen right now? Can someone please answer? How about Mark James? What are the signs you are seeing in our screen? Wait for a while. I'm sorry. My gosh. Do you now see my screen? Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Let me repeat my question, Mark James. What are the signs are you seeing on the image?
Wala po, teacher. Mga traffic violations po.
Traffic violations. What else do you see? Can anyone please answer? Yes, Pearl.
Yung mga ano po, teacher, road signs po.
Road signs. Okay. What else? Who can answer? Yes, Jed.
Road signs like no parking signs, overspeeding signs, wrong way signs, and etc.
Okay, thank you. How do you think these signs make our vehicle ride safer? Can anyone answer? How do you think these signs can help our vehicle ride safer? Can anyone answer? Yes, Pearl.
I think reading those signs po can help us avoid accidents po.
Avoid accidents. Thank you. Right now, following these signs makes prevent us from danger or to experience accidents. Why do you think this? Why do you think these signs or symbols is important, and why do you think we need? Why do you think it is important for us to understand and follow these road and automotive signs? Let me repeat. Why do you think is it important for us to understand and to follow these road signs or automotive signs? Yes, Jed.
Can you repeat the question, ma'am?
Why do you think it's important for us to understand and follow these road signs?
Para po siguro maging aware tayo. Unang-una po tayo mga simpleng tao na panay naglalakad sa kalsada, na kailangan marunong tayo magbasa ng mga road signs. Kasi pag may halimbawa may ganyan na overspeeding, may yung sa yung kailangan may limit yung pagpapatakbo mo ng sasakyan. Kung ikaw man yung nagdadrive, kailangan maging masunurin tayo pagdating doon kasi possible na merong mga ibang tao na bigla-bigla na lang silang tumatawid. At para sa mga madalas pong tumawid sa mga kalsada, madalas din po dapat tinitignan natin yung mga signs na kung pwede pa tayong tumawid or tatawid, kung nakagaw na ba yung mga sasakyan para po iwas po sa disgrasya at banggaan. Especially doon po sa may wrong way, kung isa ka rin po sa mga na-experience na mag-drive, ganyan sa mga kalsada, kailangan alam mo rin yung kung saan yung tamang linya mo para nagkakalito na sa traffic, lalo-lalo na kung may kasabay kang malalaking sasakyan. Mas delikado po yung kasi possible na hindi ka nila mapansin, lalo na kung nakamotor ka lang. Salamat.
That's right. Thank you, Jed, for sharing. It's important for us to be aware and to avoid accidents. We need to be aware and responsible in the road signs. We need to follow it and understand it well to be cautious about the safety of others and also the safety of ourselves. For our next question, what behavior action can you show that demonstrates your eagerness to obey these road signs? Can someone answer? Yes, Arvin.
Teacher, we have to be disciplined po. Kailangan ng disiplina to follow this rules po para maiwasan ganong klaseng paguluhan or accidents, lalo po ng mga laganap yung mga roads, ganun po. So makakaiwas tayo doon kapag may disiplina po tayo.
Yes, that's right. We have to have a discipline for us to be cautious and to prevent accidents towards other people and also to ourselves. Thank you for answering, Arvin. For our next question, do you have any experience where you showed discipline? Can you share some scenario in your life where you showed discipline? Who can share? Can someone share? Let's call Jonelle. How about you, Jonelle?
Ano po, teacher, tuwing nasa school po ko, talagi lang po akong matahimik po dan nakikinig lang po ako sa teacher po.
Wow, that's a good example, no? Listening properly to your teacher that shows how disciplined you are as a person. How about Mark James? Can you share some experiences where you showed discipline?
Siguro po, relate ko na lang din sa topic ngayon. Siguro yung paggamit po ng overpass instead na tumawid sa mga mahabang daanan po. Yun po.
Right, that's right. You show discipline by not crossing the wrong pedestrian, no? Yung bawal tumawid pero tumawid ka. Pero good example yun, no, na we should cross the bridge and cross the right maglakad tayo sa tamang tawid. Yun. So, to proceed on our next topic, to proceed on our discussion today, we will tackle about, wait a moment. Let me share my screen again. Let me share screen. Wait a moment, let me share my PowerPoint again. So to proceed on our discussion, we will talk about the signs and symbols for automotive services. So to start it off, next slide please. What is automotive servicing? So can someone please read? Yes, Pearl.
Automotive servicing. Automotive servicing isn't complete without a necessary road test. This ensures the vehicle functions properly under real conditions, so the tester must be a licensed driver, skilled in driving, and well-versed in traffic signs and symbols.
Thank you for reading it, Pearl. So to start it off, the first for our automotive signs is ABS warning light. As you've seen on our activity earlier, this is one of the symbols you have seen on our first activity, right? Can I see an heart react? Yeah. So to begin it with ABS warning light, can someone please read? Yes, Mark James, can you read the first the definition of ABS warning light?
ABS warning light is an issue with the anti-lock brake system if it stays on after startup.
Right. Imagine you're driving on a rainy day and then suddenly you need to brake hard. This is the role of ABS warning light or the anti-lock brake system. Do you understand it? Yeah, I see some heart reactions. This ABS system helps us prevent the wheels from locking, so that when we drive in a slippery or it's during rainy season, we won't lose our control in managing our cars. Yeah. Next slide. For our next one is low fuel notification. This indicates low fuel level and the need to refuel. In this warning or signal, you will notice if you see a car or if you experience booking a Grab, you will notice a light that has a gas pump. it reminds you or the driver, it reminds the driver when the gas is running low, that he needs to refuel and you need to go to a gasoline station to get some gas, of course. And so this is to avoid, of course, to avoid in stopping in the middle of the road. Para maiwasan natin yung pagtutulak, syempre mabigat yung kotse, di ba? So, for our next slide is about seatbelt reminder. May I call on Jed to read what's on our screen? Jed, can you please read it?
Seatbelt reminder. The symbol appears and remains active as long as the engine is started, and the seatbelt remains unfastened.
Yes. This remain unfastened. Thank you for reading. This is you will see this symbol when you sit on a car on, just like what I give example is when you sit on the car on a Grab car, when you book a car, when you sit and you do not put the seat belt, you will see that the sign tells you that you need to wear the seat belt, and you will also start to hear some sound that will remind you to wear your seatbelt. So next slide. So for our next one, brake system alert. Can someone please read it? Yes. Pearl again.
Okay. Brake system alert. So the notification is powered on if the ECU detects a problem to the brake system.
Yes, that's right. Imagine while driving, you will see a notification as shown in the picture. You will see that red exclamation mark that appears on the dashboard. This means that it warns you na may problem dun sa mga brake system natin or hindi nagpa-function ng maigi yung mga brake natin sa sasakyan. So, ibig sabihin nun, hindi siya safe gamitin or hindi safe gamitin ng ating mga sasakyan kapag hindi natin chinek kung okay ba yung brake system natin. So, for our next one, next slide please. No. Wait a moment. Yeah. For our next one is tire pressure monitor. Can someone please read? How about Jonelle? Can you read this one for us?
Tire pressure monitor. The warning is turned on in a case of low tire pressure, which could raise the fuel consumption or affect the grip.
Yes, that's right. As you see on the picture shown in our presentation, you will see a yellow tire icon that lights up. This means one or more of your tires or yung gulong ng ating mga sasakyan is flat na or kulang sa hangin. Mahirapan tayo imagine kung magdadrive ka na kung yung mga tires mo ay hindi pantay sa maximum level dapat na tire na meron ng isang sasakyan, mahihirapan tayo i-control yung mga sasakyan natin at gagamit ito ng marami pang gas. It will use more fuel kapag pinilit natin i-drive yung mga sasakyan natin nang hindi siya ganun kaayos yung mga gulong natin. You understand it? Can I see some heart reacts if you understand it? Thank you, Mark James and Pearl for the heart, and Jed. For our next one is front airbag. Wait a moment. My connection is lagging. As you see on the screen, again, can someone please read it for us? Yes, Giancarlo.
Time is up. Ayun. So the demonstration of teacher charm has now ended. Thank you so much to all evaluators, participants, and observers for gracing today's demonstration. So to the participants, we may now say goodbye to teacher charm. And to the evaluators, please prepare your continue in a void. Each evaluator will be given 1 minute to share their comments on Charm's demonstration. So kindly take note to not repeat the same comments. So let's start with evaluator Emil.
Thank you po.
Hello, Charm. So again, una, congrats. Tapos na another demo. So ayun, let me share muna yung continue. In terms of technical, gusto ko yung use of IMs mo through online na maximize yung Zoom platform natin, 'di ba? Very nice yung utilizations mo ng Canva and Flipbook, kita-kita ko kanina. And yung values integration mo din from the ni content naman, kitang-kita rin, and yung discipline as your values integration or express and explain clearly. While yung discussion din sa yung discussion then on abstraction part is very okay then, very short but concise. Although, wait lang. Ayun, sorry. Although, yun yung discussion mo during the abstraction part, concise, but for me, explain mo naman kahit pa paano yung important details. Although, naputol, dahil time constraint na rin, pero ayos lang, still a job well done. And for the avoid naman, evident pa rin yung constant use mo ng and sometimes evident din yung unsure ka kung ano yung sasabihin to the point na nauulit mo yung mga nasasabi mo. And then, lack of engagement, ayun, kitang-kita rin. Although hindi naman sa iyo yung CC dito sa lack of engagement dahil yung mga students din natin ay hindi nagpa-participate masyado. And kitang-kita na yung engagement is napaka-hirap and nagre-result yun ng ng dead air and took too much of your time. Ayun, yun lang sa akin. Pero overall, job well done naman. Thank you.
Ayun. So thank you, Evaluator Emil. We will now proceed to Evaluator John Michael.
Hello, good afternoon po. So I hope I'm loud and clear. So first of all, congratulations Teacher Charm for completing your demo teaching. Maganda yung mga na-present mong activities and as well as the sa iyong topics. Clear naman sa akin. For me, wala naman ako nakitang mali and dapat i-correct. Siguro sa avoid lang natin, suggestions pala. First of all, maganda siguro kung at the beginning pa lang, pina-open cam na natin yung mga learners natin. Kasi it's very different yung setup sa face-to-face tsaka sa online. So, to ensure na nakikinig sila and makikita natin yung mga reactions ng ating mga learners, maganda siguro kung pina-open cam natin sila. Also, parang, I don't know, pero parang nakikita ko na hindi prepared yung ating anong tawag dito, ang ating breakout rooms. Although technical difficulties, hindi talaga siya maiiwasan. Pero pag nagde-demo teaching tayo na online yung platforms, ahead of time, talagang dapat tinitest run na natin siya to ensure na wala tayong magiging delays, especially sa activity natin. But then, commendable yung activities na present, aligned doon sa ating topics. So, great job, Teacher Char. Ayun lang po. Thank you so much.
Ayun, thank you for your comments. Let's now proceed with Evaluator Justine. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Am I clear? Am I audible? Hindi pa ba ako? Kaya. So,
yes.
Ayan. So, good afternoon, Charm. Good afternoon, everyone. So, first and foremost, congratulations. Finally, di ba? Success na ba? ang laking challenge ang adjustment mo, no? Mula face-to-face to online. So, yun, tama kita. Mahirap yon. So, parang nasabi naman na ng dalawa. Nasabi na nilang dalawa, wala na akong masabi. So, ang recommendations, kung halimbawa na-foresee mo na madami kang gagamiting online applications or websites, quick dry run ka. Ganon. Quick dry run to ensure kung gumagana ba siya or kung kakayanin ng internet mo. So, hindi natin may iwasan yung technical difficulties kasi online at saka Zoom pa yung gamit natin na malakas kumain ng bandwidth, no? Tapos, ang next ay lesson natin yung tsaka oo. Kasi parts, baka yun ang nagpapahaba din ng oras. Lesson natin, kung hindi siya maiwasan, siguro mag-switch ka, mag-Tagalog ka na talaga. Yun ang talaga. Kasi ang TLE talaga, multilingual siya. Either English, Tagalog will do. Then some materials are not ready. Yun nga, nasabi na nila. Tapos, good pa rin na-absorb mo pa rin yung pagpapabasa ng objectives kina students. Continue talaga yun. Continue siya. Then, if yung instructions, mga directions, good din na pinabasa mo siya sa students. Pero kung halimbawang siguro at the count of 3 or 5 na walang nagbabasa sa online, siguro ikaw na ang magbasa nun. Para maiwasan natin ang dead air. Kasi pag nag-dead air sa online, syempre yung inisip ng ibang students dyan, wala nang nagsasalita, ano nangyari. Yung iba dyan, makakatulog na kasi nag-dead air na, ang haba na ng dead air. So, ang gagawin natin, ikaw na as a teacher ang ikaw na magbubuhat. Kasi as a teacher talaga, ikaw magbubuhat ng classroom. Bubuhatin mo ang klase. So, doon naman sa lesson, sa topic mo, kumbaga master mo siya. Alam mo yung sasabihin mo, doon pinabasa mo siya, tinutusukan mo siya ng short explanations. Goods tayo doon, talagang kinulang lang sa time. Yun sa time dahil sa technical difficulties. And ayun, that's all. Kasi ito pa pala, additional recommendations ko pala for, di ba sa pagtatawag ng students sa online, or kahit hindi naman sa online, kahit sa face-to-face setup, gumamit ka ng wheel of names or other software sa pagtatawag ng students. Kasi baka sa paraang yun, mas doon natin makuha yung engagement ng students. Kasi ang students ay walang engagement at motivation. Kumbaga, lang sila. Wala, nakaupo lang sa klase, ganun. Pero talaga mahirap siya sa online eh. Kaya, ayun. So, there's always, laging merong espasyo para sa improvement. Siyempre, ngayon as a demo teacher, nagsasanay tayo, di ba? Pero as years passes by, as the days passes by, may improvement na mangyayari sa atin. Di ba? So, yun. That's all. Thank you.
Ayun. So, thank you for your comments. Let's now proceed with Evaluator Luisa po.
Ayan, so good afternoon. So, sa end ko naman, siguro, continue ko is yung prayer ni Charm, as well as yung custom rules niya, very thematic and very creative, highly contextual sa topic niya, which is about automotive. And then, avoid ko siguro, tensya na po sa ingay. So yung next slide please, wag mo siyang sabihin, kasi baka akalain ng students mo may nag-ooperate na ibang tao para sa'yo. Ayun, gusto ko lang din susugan yung low engagement sa class. Sayang kasi, binigyan mo sila ng name, like sila ay mga auto experts, diba? So, sana nagamit sana sila all throughout ng class na to check their attendance sa buong klase. Auto experts, are you still there? Gamit nung chat box and then nung reactions and then pagpapabukas nga ng camera. And I think kaya din medyo low engagement kasi parang ayaw mo teacher. Medyo serious mode si Teacher Charm. Bagay na bagay ang kanyang aura for SHS. Ganyan kasi ang mga aura namin for SHS teachers. Ganyan ka-strict at ganyan yung mukha. So feeling ko medyo need lang niyang umiti and medyo i-loosen up konti yung energy para madala niya yung mga students. Ayun din, sa motive activity, actually hindi siya suggested sana na group kasi parang nagpatagal no kasi magpe-present pa yung mga students ng screen nila which is sana hindi na lang. Suggested ko dun parang individual activity na lang siya tas sa main activity ka na lang sana nagpa-group kasi parang medyo nag-take siya ng maraming time. Dagdag ko lang din pala sa continue natin. Ang ganda ng questions mo sa buong main activity mo. Very logical and maganda yung pagkakasunod-sunod and nakuha mo yung VTI, yun yung pinakamahalaga, yung values to be integrated mo which is discipline is nakuha mo naturally and napa-expound mo siya sa mga students mo, nakapag-chokto ka and everything. Kaya good job sa'yo and ayun, medyo ano lang naman to, yung mga avoid mo is kaya mo pa siyang aralin at i-develop pa sa mga susunod na pagkakataon. So yun lamang at once again, congratulations, Charm. Thank you po.
Thank you so much for your comments. Now let's proceed with Evaluator Maricar. Wala po kayong sound.
Hindi ka pa rin marinig, Teach.
Ay, okay na.
Medyo
Meron
maliit
na
yung boses mo. Sige, lapit ko kayo mo.
Rinig na? Sorry.
Yes, rinig na.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening again sa bawat isa. And first of all, congratulations kay Charm dahil ayun, naitawid na itong final demo sa values integration. For continue, unang-una dito sa akin ay yung kanyang loud and clear voice and also nabanggit naman na ito ni Teacher Luisa pero gusto kong ulitan kasi very kapansin-pansin talaga siya. I like how thematic the classroom rules is, no? Kasi yun nga, saktong-sakto doon sa topic niya. And also yung thematic na PPT. At also, isa pa sa mga commendable sa kanya ay yung good set of questions na nakapagpahit sa kanya directly nung VTD. Okay, ayun, for avoid, nakukulangan ako sa pag-process or pag-recognize ng answers ng mga students. Tapos, most of the time na out of focus. At kapag mga ganitong klase ng demo, lalo na't online, ang hirap talaga. Dapat lagi tayong may second options para smooth yung flow ng buong klase natin at hindi parang maiiwan sa ere yung mga bata natin. Also, kapag nakapapansin na tayo ng dead air, kapag nagbabato tayo ng questions sa ating mga students, i-practice natin yung pagre-rephrase ng question para masambit agad ng bata ano ba yung gusto mong iparating at itanong sa kanila. And also, dun sa last na ito, sa activity, yung may mga images, since grade 8 na sila, sana ang ginamit dito ay hindi na yung mga animated. Yung totoong kalsada na, yung totoong mga ganong traffic lights na sana, kasi para akma dun sa age nila dahil grade 8 na sila at hindi sila elementary students. Ayun lang naman, once again, congratulations.
Ayun, so before we officially end, may I request everyone to please stay for a quick photo opportunity. Thank you. Open na po nung cam.